Okay, let's start here. I got an update on this cover. All right, originally at the top here, I thought that this was a Middle Eastern city. Okay, it's still going to work out to the same thing, but I have friends that live in a certain region in England, and they said that it's this here. Okay, and it does look like that. These would look like columns from far back. It's important, this word, the Seven Sisters, because this Seven Sisters refers to the Seven Sisters of the Pleiades. I'll get to that in a minute, why that's important. But let's just go back over this again. The reason Obama is shown here with his staff, with the little teeny arm here, and a normal sized arm here, and this here, is because he's the bad shepherd. He's the one that's leaving the flock. Who would be his flock? It would be the United States, right? And probably Israel, because Israel depends on the United States. Biblically, England and the United States are Ephraim and Manasseh, so we're like the stepchildren of Israel. We take care of it. We're the first ones to always jump to its defense. So we know that it says that his right eye shall be totally blinded. That's why his head is turned to the right, showing the right eye. His arm shall be completely withered. As we can see, it's this. If we look at the leg here, that comes from the story of Exodus. That's why I say that somewhere Israel's involved in this. Either that or it's a message for people to Exodus, because this is the pillar of smoke. The reason I don't trust it as him doing something good is because he's the bad shepherd, which means he's not doing his job. Okay? The cats. What's up with the cats? You know, Egyptian, possibly. Cats also represent spiritual entities. But all this stuff stems out of Phoenicia. So if we look here, Tyre, which was the capital of Phoenicia, is called Kidios. And that being the case, then now we're tying the bad shepherd in with the Phoenicians. And so this is becoming a much clearer picture to me. Okay, because all of this, I've told you guys a million times, this always goes back to Phoenicia. Okay, so what's with the Seven Sisters of the Pleiades? Well, then we got to look at the news story today. Look at this goofy looking sumbitch. Look at the hat. You see the design on it? You see the wiggle, wiggle, wiggle? I told you. Represents the broken tone. Okay? Nice teeth. Want to get those in there. Remember I told you I did those videos about the guy with the teeth? Not really, really important. The paint can back here, that's a cube that's split into 4 cubes. This logo on the hat. Okay, never mind all that. Here's what the name of this guy is. The FBI tries Ray Bandit to bank heist in the Midwest. So we've got 3 in the alphabet of Pythagoras. Each letter has a numerical value. So we've got 3, 9, and C is 3. So we got 3, 9, 3. Yeah? Okay, regardless of how this story plays out, whether this is just a computer story playing out of the original, or if it's really happening to mankind, I don't know for sure. But I do know that it's playing out. So we got this really intelligent looking guy. Okay, it doesn't look like he could rob a cookie jar because it is all code, and I'm about to prove it to you. Okay, so we got this guy here. Let's jump over here. What's going on with the Pleiades? The Seven Sisters of the Pleiades. Okay, so we have to go here into the book of Job. It's King James Version. Can thou bind the sweet influences of the Pleiades or lose the bands of Orion? Well, okay, what's Orion got to do with all this? Here we go. Here's the 3 stars. Okay, Orion and the Pleiades are all together. The Seven Sisters of the Pleiades and Orion. And that's all tied in with this guy here, right? We all know who this is, right? So we've got the 3 stars, we got the Seven Sisters of the Pleiades, and we got the 6, right? So we know that this is not a good mural here. Okay, so we got Saturn, Orion, the Seven Sisters of the Pleiades, because who are they? They're the ones that are like the ones that will be invading, for lack of a better word. Okay? They'll be invading from inside the earth. All of this is all tied together. I can't go back over all of it. Just look at the symbol. So here you have 3 stars, right? And you got Saturn and Orion. Now let's look here. The pyramids of Giza are currently aligned exactly in the same manner with the 3 planets of our solar system, Saturn, Venus, and Mercury. Okay? it doesn't say here, but I went and read in another place. What is it? Oh, here it is here even. Once every 2,700 something years. So it's been 2,700 years since this has happened. So, do you think whoever drew this knew something about this? And now what's interesting is, you see the 3 stars here? See the bandit here? This idiot? With this line, the lines on his hat? Look at it right here. See the 3 stars? Okay? And he's called the Ray Bandit. Ray. Saturn X-Ray. 393. X-Ray. The 7 Sisters of the Pleiades. Okay? Now, what's interesting is what if these things are just giant-ass crystals? And what if there's some guys, some like really big guys living underneath these things? Okay, because these things weren't just put there for fun. You know, what if these sons of man, these half angelic, half men, were to show up? You know, I was looking at an ad the other day, and there's no way in hell that somebody would try and pass this off as being real. Although it does fit in alignment with somebody that would be half God, half man. And so I took that picture, and here it is here. If this is the size of the son of a bitches that are living underneath that pyramid or coming out from the earth like they showed in the Olympics, there is no way you're going to go toe-to-toe with even one of these dudes. Okay, I mean, first of all, nobody's head is that big. Arnold Schwarzenegger would look like a 4th grader compared to this. Okay? I mean, it's just incredible. You can tell that this body is drawn. Okay? And you know damn well that nobody went from being this size to this size because health food drinks don't make your head bigger. The bottom line is that this picture, the book of Job, the fact that they're showing you this in the news, the fact that this picture is showing this here, and then that's really here, the 7 Sisters of the Pleiades, you know, and in the story, these guys come back. Like I said, whether it's playing out in symbolism or in reality, the story is going to play out. I mean, if these guys come out, who's gonna fuck with these guys? And the United States purchases 450 million rounds of hollow point bullets, which do a lot of damage. There's only like 320 million people in the United States. The number's probably wrong. It's probably a little bit higher, but you don't need that many rounds if you were going to take care of every single person in the United States. It appears to me that they're afraid of something more than just people. I mean, look at the size of that fucking guy. What are you gonna do? I mean, you could try and fight him. You know, all these. You know, I mean, that guy's the size. That guy's as big as a fucking grizzly bear, for real. So, you know, yeah. You know, you got to ask yourself, you know, why are they passing off shit like that, and why are they drawing pictures like this, and then why are they giving you news like this? You know, and then I have a biblical background, so I know that this guy's the bad shepherd. I knew about this verse, you know. I had a friend that helped me identify this. You know, why, you know, here, Ray Bandit, 393. You better hope and pray that these guys are on our side. Because if they are on our side, whatever's coming to fuck with us, you interesting, look in the back, you see the pyramid? See the pyramid in the back? They conveniently put that in. Yeah, that's telling you something. You better hope that these guys are on our side, because if there's something coming that's going to battle with these guys, that's gonna be one hell of a show. Okay, and today on Fox News, they kept playing the song, "I'm coming up, so you better get this party started." So, you know, remember the video? Let's open up this pit. Now they keep playing, "I'm coming up, so you better get this party started." Get yourself right with Jesus, man, because I'll tell you what, you can't lift enough weights to beat this guy's ass.